Not even close, Jake.
116 is back in your life. Maddie's not here, but the eye is here to fill in.
Oh, the eye has made a
That's
return.
definitely not Marty right there. That's
No,
definitely not.
Maddie's not here, so
Illuminati confirmed.
tonight. Let's meet the panel. We got Michael.
I don't know how
Michael.
to respond to that.
We got Jake.
Sponsored by Chipotle.
Oh my god.
And we got Cody.
Hello, YouTube.
Okay, get out of the way here, you stupid eye. I'm sorry. I don't know who that guy is. Okay, I'm tearing up right now. Okay.
Good lord.
Okay, I'm crying right now. That was just way too funny.
Oh, Mark,
Chipotle.
don't cry.
Oh my gosh. I have tears coming down my eyes, snot coming down my nose.
Well, this is probably the most interesting start to an episode.
Oh man.
Yeah, that was perfect. That was just perfect. Okay. I mean, oh my goodness. And the perfect thumbnail. The thumbnail is my eye just closed. That was perfect.
Is your eyelash?
It's like one of those pictures you see on like a poster for an upcoming action movie.
All right.
Oh boy.
So now that I'm here, let's start with the recaps, for people. First things first, we will head to the Cup Series race at Talladega. Holy cow! This was race of the Michael. Why are you on Xbox?
What?
We're doing the show. It says you're online.
Why is this? I'm not online.
That's weird. Though. I don't know. My computer's probably.
It said you're online too. So what are you doing online, Marty?
I'm doing an NBA 2K17 matchup. Do you see a controller
Like
in
we're all
my?
doing online.
I just turned my Xbox on. As soon as you said that, it says you're online.
I always leave my Xbox on, dude.
Why? All right, never mind. Let's go.
Okay, moving on. All right. Okay. So we started things off on lap number 72. Reed Sorensen blows a tire, and his day's done. The stage one winner was Brad Sadowski, followed by Ricky Stenhouse, Kyle Busch, Ron Truex Jr., Trevor Bayne, Joey Logano, Paul Menard, Danica Patrick, Ryan Blaney, and Eric Jones. And then lap 160, Ryan Blaney wrecks, which sucks. He was my pick to win it. Now I'm sad. I'm just kidding. And then a few laps later, we had the big one. So battling for second, Chase Elliott and AJ Allmendinger, they bump. Elliott goes around. He goes airborne, all four wheels off the ground, almost goes upside down. But someone did go upside down low, and that was AJ Allmendinger. His car laid on its roof, and he and everyone that was in that crash climbed out okay.
You should probably also mention that Joey Logano tried to go upside down with him too.
Yeah, true. I'll mention that as well. So anyway, going back to AJ Allmendinger, every single safety improvement NASCAR has made ever since 2011. What a testament to the safety of the sport. Round of applause for NASCAR making safety improvements.
We sound like the generic NASCAR analyst group.
All right, lap 173, Landon Castle has a transmission problem. He's done. And then, sadly, though, Dale Jr., who looked like he was gonna have a chance at winning the race, he had to come in because he I'm sorry, he didn't blow up. He had a loose wheel, a vibration, so he had to come in for that, or else he was done.
That was my pick.
And then 3 laps to go. Ryan Newman, or was it? Yeah, 3 laps to go.
At least my pick.
Hang on. I'm getting a call. Hang on. Let's get this.
It's the X phone.
Hey, what's up?
Not much. You're on my live YouTube show,
Oh boy, what are you talking about?
Motorsports.
Oh, well, okay, that I could talk motorsports. Depends which one it is.
Every single kind.
Okay, well, which one is your topic on right now?
We're talking about NASCAR.
Oh, good, because I know that.
Okay, yeah, we're just recapping the Cup race.
Oh, well, it was very exciting.
Yeah, it was. It absolutely was. Who'd you pick to win it?
Before the race started, I had the number 5 car because I like Casey Kane, and I figured this was a track he would perform well at, because he performed well at Daytona.
Nice, nice. You on Hangouts by any chance?
I do have Hangout, but I am going into a restaurant.
Oh, nice, nice. Where you going?
So-
Where are you going?
Applebee's.
Nice, nice.
Or you can
Nice.
still get thrown out of Applebee's like Ricky Bobby.
I could be Ricky Bobby, but
Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
Remember what
I'll be here
his
all
father
week.
said that day. He's like, "Oh man, that was hard. You could be second, you could be third, you could be fourth, no, you can be fifth."
So yeah.
Hey, first, you're last. Heck, I was high when I said that.
Yeah, what are you saying, Kelvin?
I got some good news for you.
What's the good news?
If you want to go to Bristol with me, you can go.
Holy cow.
What? I want to go.
Can I come?
Can we all come? We'll do
Me
live
too.
on the race.
Yeah.
Panel.
What if I
Dude,
said I could pay for my ticket?
dude, that's sick.
Could I still come?
I can pay for my ticket.
So you're talking about like the turn 2 seats, right?
This year I think we're in turn 1 so we can see the finish lines.
Oh, nice, nice. Yeah.
You can see the finish line from where we sit in turn 2, but we wanted to see it coming right down the stretch. So.
All right, cool. Yeah. I'll talk with my parents about it.
You can ride down with us. You just pay my uncle for the ticket when we get there.
All
You have
right.
to spend roughly $30 in gas, and then buy whatever food you wanted. So that's about it. So it's a cheap weekend.
Oh, nice, nice, cool.
We won't see the truck race, but we get down there for the car and cup trailers going through downtown. Then we're there for the night races, and then we leave Sunday morning. So we'll be back Sunday night
Nice,
in August. So
nice. All right.
you gotta let me know if you want to go, so we can get your ticket blocked.
So we can come too, right?
Yeah.
No, it's just myself.
Come on.
Oh, man.
All right.
I,
All right, cool. Yeah, I'll talk with my parents about it. All right.
All right, sounds good.
All right.
And we'll see you tomorrow.
Yep, you two. I'll text you guys in the group about info about tomorrow's broadcast.
Okay.
All right.
I will be there, but I might have to leave early. That's all I know.
All right, that's fine.
All right, talk to you later,
All
buddy.
right, see you, dude.
guys, I lied about saying I would pay for my own ticket.
I wasn't lying. I actually had the money. I could pay for my own ticket.
Maybe that's why Marty
Gas
said
and
no.
food I don't know about. I may have to starve, but ticket I can handle.
All right. So, okay. So now continuing on with the show. That led to overtime. Kyle Busch leading, and then all of a sudden, Ricky Stenhouse Jr. makes the pass, and guess what? He wins the race.
Who would have thought?
Me.
Round of applause to Ricky Stenhouse Jr. for winning that race.
And great push from Jimmy.
Hi, Dad. Okay. And also, I will mention this for the first time in forever.
Please.
Danica appeared in Victory Lane.
That's the only time she'll appear in Victory Lane,
the
unless
fir-
Ricky
more
Stenhouse
like
Jr.
the
wins
first time
more
ever.
races.
For NASCAR Victory Lane, not Indy.
Yes, I agree with you, Jake.
Yeah, the only time she'll be in there multiple times if Ricky Stenhouse Jr. wins multiple times.
Yeah, pretty much. Poor Danica.
Poor
No, no, no,
Danica. She's
Ricky's-
more like the wrecking ball of NASCAR.
Ah,
Might as well get
and
together
So
with Ray
there's the
Black
top
Jr. They make a wrecking couple.
So here is the top 10. It is Stenhouse, McMurray, Kyle Busch, Almirola, Kane, Kurt Busch, Keselowski, Johnson, Menard, and how about David Reagan in 10?
Good job, David Reagan.
Good
Good.
job,
Alright.
Reagan. Your
13.
first top 10 in a few years.
Now that that's all done, let's go to the Xfinity Series race we had.
That was boring.
Are you kidding me?
I am.
All right, so here we go. We started things off on lap 7 when Ray Black Jr. blows an engine.
Of course.
And then, okay, so with a few laps to go in stage 1, we had a big wreck involving Spencer Gallagher, Daniel Hemrick, Brandon Jones, William Batten.
Lots of noises tonight.
I know, right? And Morgan Shepherd. Stage 1 was Almirola, Joey Logano second, Justin Allgaier third, Eric Jones is fourth, Blake Cook came in fifth. I believe Michael Annett was sixth. Or no, seventh. Yeah, sixth. Brendan Gaughan seventh. Casey Kane eighth. JJ Yates, I believe that was in the 14. Ninth. And Ryan Sieg 10th. Then stage 2 on the final lap, Ryan Reed wrecks in that wreck along with Mike Harmon, Brennan Poole, Dakota Armstrong, Harrison Rhodes, Garrett Smithley, Tyler Reddick, Ross Chastain, David Starr, Timmy Hill, Joey Yates, Casey Kane, Ty Dillon. Oh wait, never mind. Wait. My mistake. I thought we were going to 117 last. Never mind. Forget about what the heck I just said. That wreck. Oh wait, I was way down low. So that wreck involved Scott Lagacy Jr., Chris Cockra, Martin Ra, Blake Cook, Brendan Gaughan, Ryan Reed, who actually went airborne in the crash. The rear wheels off the ground, but luckily cars stayed on all four wheels because of the roof flaps. Also, Mark Thompson, Jeremy Clements. That was it. Stage 2, the winner of that one was Justin Allgaier, Ty Dillon second, Casey Kane third, Eric Almirola fourth, Eric Jones fifth, Joey Logano sixth, Tyler Reddick seventh, Michael Annett eighth, Matt Tifft ninth, and the 2 car of Ben Kennedy was 10th. I forgot about that for a moment. So then we head into the final laps. The winner, Eric Almirola, his third win of in the Xfinity Series. Elliott Sadler was second, Joey Logano third, Ben Kennedy fourth, Eric Jones fifth, Matt Tifft sixth, Michael Annett seventh, Justin Allgaier eighth, Daniel Suarez ninth. Round of applause to Jeff Green in the 8, finishing in the 10th position.
Those fours were strong this weekend.
Sadly, though, we do have to pay tribute
Okay.
to.
Oh yeah.
Sadly, though, we have to pay tribute to Bubba Wallace, though. His consecutive streak of 6th place finishes were snapped.
It was snapped at Bristol.
Oh yeah. I also like to point out this is the first win for Eric Almirola that didn't lead to controversy. Oh, hold on.
Oh, that's true.
Let's also mention this. Be honest. You got to be honest whether or not you were cheering for Ryan Sieg at the end of that race.
Just a little.
Yes.
Until he spun out.
Yeah, that was unfortunate.
All right, so now we get to the ARCA race at Talladega, which was pretty boring, to be honest.
This race actually was boring. I was really disappointed.
That was solid.
ARCA doesn't really have a good weight package because those cars are usually meant for the short tracks and the 1.5 mile tracks. However, though, there is one thing we do like about ARCA, and that is we did not finish the race under the caution. The race winner was Justin Haley, Andy Seuss second, and no, that's not Dr. Seuss. Spencer Davis third, Austin Terrio fourth, Shane Lee fifth, Gus Dean sixth, Bobby Earhart 7th, Riley Herbst 8th, Tom Hesser 9th, Bola Mastis was 10th. Big wreck, by the way, happening on lap number 36, involving David LeBeau, Will Kimmel, Kyle Weatherman, Mark Thompson, Noah Gregson, Ricky Standers, Leilani Munter, Dalton Sargent. Yeah. So, now that we're good with that, let's get to the headlines. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So good news, Eric Almirola. You won an Xfinity Series race at Talladega. The bad news is you failed post-race inspection in the Cup race. As a result, Eric Almirola has lost 35 points. Crew chief Drew Blickensderfer fined $65,000 and suspended 3 races. Rear wheel steer on the LIS finishes encumbered per section 12.10 of encumbered race finishes. So yeah, that is pretty much it. Oh yeah, in addition, a crew member of Elliott Sadler's race team, Reed Ferguson, indefinitely suspended due to violation of the substance abuse policy. Interesting. Okay, moving on. We do want to congratulate NASCAR Productions. They scored a win last night at the 2017 Sports Emmy Awards. 100,000 Cameras, the Daytona 500 edition, received top honors of its win under the use of fan, team, and driver-generated video to tell the story of the Great American Race. And yeah. Fox also, by the way, won in the Outstanding Sports Promotional Announcement category for its season launch Daytona Day campaign. I do want to mention this as well. 2 things. First off, Daniel Suarez was on hand to present 3 awards for Spanish language achievements. And also, I'm going to look it up real quick on YouTube.
Also, I think it's funny that everyone didn't really like the Daytona Day stuff, and then it just won an Emmy. Like,
Yeah.
I guess
What kind of logic is that?
I guess I like.
Ironic. That's ironic.
I'm
So
wondering-
going back to what I was talking about, that 100,000 cameras thing from Daytona, I want you to watch this clip real quick. All right, it's going out to Fox. Watch this real quick. Who is that guy in that video?
Oh, you're in that?
Yeah, I was on 100,000 cameras.
I didn't know that.
Yep.
Did you tell
Mom,
us
get
that?
the camera.
Mom, get the camera.
Oh, get that
What were you
camera.
yelling- Marty, what were you yelling at?
I was yelling at the TV. It was between the finish between Truex and Hamlin. Yelling out, "Mom, get the camera! Mom, get the camera!" Like I say in the NOFSRL races.
Yeah, I thought that was no, I forgot about that.
Now,
Oh, sorry.
in the IndyCar series, for me, it's like, Mom, get the camera. Cody Smart got DNF again. No, it's as bad as the Summer Series from last year.
Okay, continuing on. Last year, in the first week of May, NASCAR released the 2017 schedule. They are not releasing the 2008 schedule this week. It could be within the next few weeks, though. However, though, I do want to mention this. There is some big rumors coming out here that the Indianapolis Motor Speedway will be moving up their NASCAR race, and it could be a road course race.
Ooh.
Dead.
About
Here we go.
Ooh,
They're
ah,
a little bit behind is all, Marty.
yeah. It's about time they
Right.
had road courses.
Like, can they use that road course instead of the Charlotte road course?
Maybe.
Yeah.
Continuing on, Dale Jr. and his wife Amy will be
Expecting?
No, they will have a new show on DIY where they will renovate a historic home in Key West, airing in 2018.
I
So
don't.
that's yeah. However, though, congratulations to Ty Dillon and his wife. They are expecting.
Oh, the last thing we need is another Dylan.
Yeah.
We need more Earnhardts.
Don't worry. A Dale Earnhardt the third will come soon.
So anyway,
You know,
Maybe.
they're expecting November of 2017. That Ty Dillon's son will be driving for Austin Dillon Racing in 2035. We also want to mention that as well.
Wait,
Dylan.
Austin Dillon race in 2035. I think that's way too far out of reach to talk about 2035.
Okay.
Way too far.
Let's also mention this. Fanatics will be changing their NASCAR trackside Superstore model. You guys have all been to races where you've seen how the tent looks. You got two sides with driver shops. And then in the back, you get the checkout area, if you know what I'm talking about.
Yep.
All right. So let's see what they're saying here. They are looking at changing its model to a more tailored approach, where it will not only utilize the large Superstore tent at every track, which travels to all races this year. And by the way, I do want to mention haulers are coming back, but they'll be coming back to local areas. So, for example, Charlotte. They are looking at moving to more of a hybrid approach, where Bio tailor its efforts towards the intricacies of each track, which could include using everything from smaller tents to haulers and new brick and mortar stores. In tracks, they're trying to get merchandise sold inside the actual track venue itself, so in the infield, if you guys know what I'm talking about, besides outside.
Yeah.
We got you, dude.
Yeah, you got me. Some big news in the Xfinity series. Kale Conley will be joining JGR Racing as part of the Young Guns program. His first race will be the High Sense 300 on May 27th at Charlotte. On Tuesday, the 12 Xfinity Series drivers flew to Philadelphia on Tuesday morning to raise awareness of NASCAR racing on the East Coast. They, in partnership with Pocono and Dover and Xfinity, series drivers were part of a STEM Q&A, followed by a meet and greet autograph session with fans. They did then there was a parade through downtown Philly, and then pit stops, and then burnouts. We end the headlines. Juncos Racing, which fielded the 17 and another car, I forgot what it was, back in 2014. They will be returning with two drivers to the Indianapolis 500 and including this weekend at the Grand Prix of Indy. Zach Veach and Sebastian Saavedra. Is it Saavedra? I believe it is Saavedra, yeah. So, yeah. That does that. Now let's get to America's favorite segment on Motorsports 360, Discussion Time, where we get the fans involved. Oh, I just noticed this. Elijah just said, Mom, get the camera for me. And then he said, Marty's dad, go to bed. Marty, not now, Dad. I got one more question to answer. LOL. Okay. First question.
Oh, jeez.
First question. The Cup race we saw on Sunday, is that the race of the year, hands down? We'll start off with you, Michael.
Race of the year, hands down. I'm gonna say it was second best, only because the racing at Bristol was fantastic and the best we've seen in years. Yeah.
What's the first?
Bristol. I said Bristol was first and Talladega second. The racing was good. I didn't really like that wreck. That was kind of a scary wreck. 3 of them almost going upside down, but just the racing at Bristol this year with the way they got the low lane to come in again and how the high lane eventually rubbered up and everyone was running multiple grooves. I mean, that was a really entertaining race.
All right. Let's go to you, Jake.
I think it's a bit too early to call a race of the year because we're just 10 races in. I mean, it's been a solid season so far. I mean, you can't just call it like the Daytona 500. Oh, this is good. I know this is definitely going to be race of the year when there's 35 other races left. I mean, you never know.
You can call it the race of the year.
Okay.
Just did. LOL.
Well,
I'm just messing with you.
All right, Cody.
I am not 100% sure about this because it's only been 10 races. And we also have the chase coming up, and usually the chase gets more entertaining than practically most of the regular season races. So I'm not going to say a hands down race of the year just yet, not yet. I'm just going to wait until the chase goes around and then just say an answer from there.
Okay. I believe this was the best race of the year so far. I mean, this racing was amazing the pack racing was amazing to watch, especially in those final few laps. A lot of people were going for the race lead. From time to time, we did see some single file racing, but you really saw that at all. Great racing overall. I'm excited for that. I'm really excited for the next plate race we have, especially if it's going to be at night.
At least no one like dominated the entire race, you know. We saw
Mhm.
Ricky out front. I think Junior got out front for a couple laps, and Kyle Busch, Denny Hamlin were out there, and then Ricky at the end of the race. I mean, we saw a good variation of drivers at the front. So, and obviously, you know, they were able to pass for the lead, as we saw with 2 to go with Ricky passing Kyle. So yeah, I see what you're saying there.
Okay, next question for you guys is this. When will Ricky Stenhouse Jr. win again? Or you could ask this question, where will he be a contender at next? Jake, you can go first. Elijah, oh yeah, sorry. Elijah says Taylor was the best race so far. He says the stands look to be sold. The stands were not just sold out as well. The infield was sold out. That place was packed. Mostly because, you know, Dale Jr. was returning. We'll mention that as well. It is Earnhardt country. First for Talladega in a long time, he says. I agree with you 100%. Okay, you can
Whatever
continue.
helps.
Sorry.
sorry, I forgot the question. Oh yeah, contender. I believe it's going to be like one of those, like either another restrictor plate or another short track race that Ricky Stenhouse is the best at short track. Not the best, but he seems like he's really good at short tracks and restrictor plates at the moment. He might improve. I don't know. I can't tell if he may even try to be a contender for the road course, but time will tell.
Okay. Cody.
Sorry, did you just? Okay, sorry, I must have had some microphone thing or something. But I feel like Stenhouse next time he's going to contend, it might be Dover. Don't say my word for it, but I'm thinking Dover because Ricky Stenhouse is really good in the short tracks, and now we're pretty sure he's going to make the chase. And Dover's the most critical racing around the 16. So I feel like Ryan Patty and Roush Fenway is really going to push the 17 car to do really good at Dover, especially with the skills that Stenhouse learned from Bristol and Richmond, Martinsville, all of that. Just going to apply all what he learned to Dover and possibly become a pretty good contender there as well. Just so when he comes back in there in the fall, he would be an underdog threat to move on to the round of 12. So I'm going to say Dover.
I'm gonna say next race he could win would be I would say first off, I would say Daytona when we go there in July, because in the 2014 Daytona 500, which actually ended at night, Stenhouse was up to the 4th position. We'll mention that. And also at Bristol last year, at both Bristol races, he was right inside the top 5. So you could watch out for him there. Plus, I believe on the long run, I think Stenhouse could have had a great chance at winning a race. All right, Michael.
Next race he could be a contender at. I'd probably have to say the same thing. contender and winner would be Daytona. Roush has really gotten their stuff together with plate tracks and especially with short tracks. And I feel like Bristol is another place that he could win at too. Yeah, lucky for him, there's a short track in the chase. So if they make it that far, they might be able to make some noise.
All right.
Or
Next question. I want to talk about Dale Jr. because this was a big chance for him to get in the chase. He is very good at these plate tracks like Talladega. Do you guys think that was Dale Jr.'s only chance to get in the chase? Do you think he's done now? Let's go to whoever I have not picked first. Cody.
I was thinking about this for a little while now. So since Dale Earnhardt Jr. has decided retirement, I was thinking, hey, his most likely chance to win at this point, I'm thinking, will be Michigan. I think he's going to get one of the Michigan races. Because recently, it's been Chevrolet dominance, Hendrick dominance at Michigan. And I would not be surprised if Hendrick wins at least one of these races. Well, here's my bold prediction. They're actually going to sweep Michigan with two different drivers. And I see Dale Earnhardt Jr. winning Michigan, one of the Michigan races, and then seeing Chase Elliott get his first career win in the Michigan Speedway as well. So expect for Hendrick Motorsports to make some noise with the other drivers and see both Chase Elliott and Dale Earnhardt Jr. make the chase, both of them with one win each for the Irish Hills.
All right. I believe you do make a good point that Junior is very good at he's good at Michigan. I believe, in my opinion, the next place he will have a really good chance of winning would be Daytona, because the last race that was complete the entire distance that Junior won was actually at the Daytona International Speedway in that Coke Zero 400, which was sadly overshadowed by Austin Dillon's terrible wreck. The worst wreck I've seen with the Gen 6 car so far. And I believe, even though they have a different car, they don't have Amelia like they used in 2015 and 2016. I'm trying to get my charger set up. That's why you can't see me now. You can. I believe Daytona will be the next place he'll win. Let's go to you, Michael.
Well, I've already expressed my concern for Junior and that team because they have just not been doing very well this year. And I knew that Talladega was probably going to be their best chance at this point to try and get a win early in the season. But I think I wouldn't say they're full out in panic mode yet, but they're getting awfully close. And if they can't get it done in Daytona, I don't know if they can get it done at another track like Michigan or Pocono. They just haven't shown that they can run up front yet. Consistently, anyways.
All right, let's go to you, Jake.
I think the next time I think the best shot of him winning is either at Daytona, Pocono, or Michigan. It's going to be either those three tracks or like one of those underdog tracks, maybe, I don't know, at a road course or something. But I wouldn't count Dale Jr. out of the chase just yet. He might get in on points. Maybe he won't. We'll just have to see.
Okay. I believe that is it for that question. Let's take a look at the Cup Series points and talk about who's where. So Kyle Larson's the points leader. Truex is second. Keselowski third. Chase Elliott fourth. Logano fifth. McMurray sixth. Harvick seventh. Johnson is eighth. Boyer is not. By the way, these are regular points. This is not including those playoff points. Kyle Busch 10th, Denny Hamlin 11th, Ricky Stenhouse 12th, Blaney 13th, Newman 14th, Busch 15th, Bain 16th, Almirola 17th, Kane 18th, Kenseth 19th, and Jones 20th. So my question for you guys is, what is the biggest surprise in the points so far? I believe, in my opinion, biggest surprise right now is seeing Larson up in the points lead. I was expecting either Truex or Harvick to be on top, number one, but Larson's performance so far this season has been amazing. Looked like he was going to win the Daytona 500 for a moment, but then he ran out of gas, sadly. Another surpriser up there in points is Jamie McMurray. He's up in the 6th position. Not that he's 110 points back from Larson. You know, if we did not have stage racing, it'd probably be a little closer. But 1 top 5, 6 top 10s, 8 top 20s all season long, only 2 DNFs. He's been my big surpriser in the points. I've been expecting him to be in like 13th or something like that. Let's go to Michael.
Biggest surprise in the points is probably the struggle for Joe Gibbs Racing.
You're right, actually, because their highest drivers in 10th.
You know, yeah, Kyle Busch only being in 10th and everyone else outside the top 10, you know, that 19 team is pretty much falling apart with Carl Edwards retiring and Dave Rogers. That's Dave Rogers, right? Taking a personal leave. Is that right?
Dave Rogers, Gucci for the 19. I'm pretty sure, yeah.
That 19 team is pretty much falling apart. The 11 has shown signs of speed at some points. Just they can't seem to get the job done at the end of the day. And Matt is, you know, he's up and down, really. He'll be wrecking one week and running up front the next week, really. And I won't even go into Kyle because I'm sure you have a discussion time question about Kyle, and I can't wait to rant about it. But I tell you what, he ticked me off this weekend.
All right. Next question for discussion time. What was the biggest moment that happened in each race we had this weekend? Michael, you can go first.
Did you ask the other guys what they thought about the points?
I'm sorry, what?
Oh no, you haven't went to me or Jake.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
No.
Sorry.
Skip two
Alright.
this time, Marty.
Yep. Jake.
The biggest surprise for me is Kyle Larson being up there in points. I didn't expect him to be in the top 10, much less just being the points lead. And he already has a win at Auto Club, and he's showing signs of pretty much he might get his 3rd career win just around the corner. I mean, yeah, and like Michael said, lack of Joe Gibbs Racing being up there in points. Daniel Suarez is improving, but not entirely for races, like winning races week in and week out. Kyle Busch, if his Xfinity talent went into Cup Series, he'd be winning races left and right. Maybe he shouldn't be in the Xfinity Series, but that's a discussion for a different time. Matt Kenseth is the person I see for Joe Gibbs' first win in the Cup Series this season. And Denny Hamlin probably be a close second.
Okay. Cody.
Biggest surprise to me is the veterans that are either bordered in the top 20 in points or not in the top 20 in points whatsoever. It's like a pretty big surprise to see Matt Kenseth and Dale Earnhardt Jr. outside the top 20. You'd think they would have bad luck to where they would not be in a top 10 in points, but top 20? Really? That's pretty terrible, even to my standards. Those two guys already need to catch some things up a bit. And for Joe Gibbs Racing to not be as good either, ugh. Well, let's just say for anyone who's not fans for Joe Gibbs Racing, you might as well give yourself a big hoorah right now. And and Jamie McMurray, 6 in points. Like, I know Larson's been doing very good. He made the chase last year, but got eliminated early. Well, they improved on that, and I was surprised to see them improve. I was expecting some other guys to improve, actually. But Jamie McMurray, 6 in points. Wow, let me tell you something. him and Ricky Stenhouse up there in the points, that is surprising to the good for me. I mean, how about that for those two? Man, good luck to them for the rest of the season, because to be honest, they're probably going to need it once Joe Gibbs Racing emerges back and Team Penske dominating the entire rest of the season with Stuart Haas. I'm going to say, good luck to those guys. They're going to need it.
Okay, and now we get to the next question. What's the biggest moment that happened in each race this weekend? Michael, you're first.
Biggest moment in each race. Obviously, it probably had to be Justin Haley getting the win in the ARCA race. The biggest moment in the Xfinity race, that's a tough one. There were a lot of big moments. I'd like to say Eric Almirola's win, but I'm just going to go ahead and move on from that because we all know the biggest moment in the Cup race was Stenhouse getting his first win. I'm going to say Ryan Reed with his wreck not going over, saw the roof flaps play a big part this weekend, and that was just the beginning of it, showing how good a job they actually do.
Okay. Let's see who we got now. We got Jake.
Biggest moment for me, I mean, it had to be like that really big wreck at the in the Cup Series where AJ Allmendinger flipped. It was kind of a scary moment, but even though we haven't had a death in NASCAR in the top 3 series in 15 or 16 years, it still kind of scares me a little. I mean, I'm glad that they're all okay, but it was just like a little panic attack for me.
Okay, Cody.
I did not watch the ARCA race, so I'm technically going to skip that. The Xfinity Series, a pretty big moment for me was probably the first big wreck, for it took out a whole bunch of good contenders that could have won Talladega later on. Like Brandon Poole got involved, and a couple of other guys got involved as well who probably could have finished really good. But luck just happened to him, and it's what happens in big wrecks all the time. And the big moment for the Cup Series race, it's got to be that final restart. Who expected Ricky Stenhouse Jr. to be in the front?
Yeah,
Man, that was exciting. That was very exciting. And especially the battle that Kyle Busch put up with Stenhouse without intentionally wrecking him. I got to give Kyle Busch credit for that. Just proves to Kyle Busch that he's not as much as a crybaby as he thinks he is.
Oh no, he's a crybaby. He's a crybaby.
Have you seen?
He's a real crybaby.
Have you seen one of those my video where it says titled "Every Kyle Busch interview when he wrecks or finishes second"?
Oh yeah, I've seen that.
I haven't seen
I
It's
saw that too.
just instead of him talking, it's replaced with baby crying.
Okay, so the best moments, I believe, the biggest moments this weekend, in ARCA, I want to say when the 88 car, I want to say Steve Morgan, that's in the IndyCar series, but whoever was driving that 88 that ran out of gas, if the caution came out and we didn't have a restart, he would have won one of the weekend. In the Xfinity series, I want to say Almirola winning without controversy. And for the Cup Series, no brainer. Stenhouse with the upset. I mean, even though he had the fastest car, because you never see him do good. I don't know what the odds were of him to win. If anyone can confirm that with me in the chat.
I think it's like I'm maybe confusing him with Eric Almirola, but I think it was like 50-1.
That was
Almirola's
the
odds. Stenhouse was 70-1, I believe.
70 to
70.
Okay, let me 2017 Geico 500 odds. Okay, here we go. We've got okay. So back to the SI. By the way, these odds are for entertainment purposes only, unless you are in Nevada this weekend. Oh, that's head to head. I don't want that. Oh, go to NASCAR odds. No, that's not what I want. We don't want that. This is what we want, I believe. All right, so let's see if I can find them on here. I can't yet.
Looks like Marty's not having good luck looking for the odds at Vegas.
I can't find them, but I'm just gonna say I'm just gonna say 70 to 1.
I know his odds weren't good. It may not have been 70 to 1, but I know they weren't good.
Yeah.
Even
Okay.
Start on the poll.
Now it's time for the question we ask every week. Who is the radio sweetheart? Let us get going.
How about it, gentlemen? Talladega. Tell you what, this place is packed today. I know it. I saw that. Looks great. Party crowd.
Different kind of horsepower. It's NASCAR's lengthiest, largest track.
Describe Talladega as crazy, fast, and risky.
Everybody just stay nice, calm, and focused today.
People at home, sit back, relax, enjoy the race. It's going to be a good one. All right, now let's go to work. 188 laps. Have foods up here, brother. Try to dance and partners. Coach Valdez for put this third forward to victory lane. Coming to the green, that means the control car. Green flag. Piece of trash on my grill. I got it off, but we just got to watch out for that today, too. Drop trash on the grill. It gets to a point we got to clean it. We can do it with the 2 or the 4.
Stenhouse is trapped in the middle now and dropping back.
Didn't know what the hell with 17 was doing. Neither did I, buddy. I had no clue there. I think he had stuff on his grill. That's the case. They just need to communicate if he needs back in. You know how to lead a race properly, dumbass. That was close to being big.
Up front, it's Keselowski.
There's a ton of debris out here. I'm looking out the window trying to dodge all this garbage. I'm vibrating pretty good. Just watching up at a close pit road, 2 to go. Where will that put us if I close the gap? Couple seconds ahead of them, but it's risky. You ready?
Denny Hamlin will be one driver who comes to pit road. This stage ends, where's he going to be? Up front, up front.
Get ready, nice and smooth here, nice and smooth. Keep digging, stand by, all right.
Brad Keselowski will get the green and white checkers ahead of Ricky Stenhouse.
Good job, everybody. Steps are good. If you want to watch the grill, that's a good idea.
So Denny Hamlin will lead the field back to the restart.
You are the leader. Green, green. Tell those 95 to hold it right on the damn yellow line. Out here. Just to put it on the yellow line. This is about the time all hell breaks loose. Side on your bumper. I save that one. Lady. Tell Spotter you it's driving like an ass. That was something he mad about. He's the one who come pound on us. If he does that, I'm just going to turn his ass.
And Denny Hamlin has won stage number 2.
Trying to get the track position for stage 2, and it's worked out for him.
Green flag waves again at Talladega.
Stay on that mirror hard now. Everything is clear. 47 still bumping him.
Shoving Elliott on that bottom lane.
Oh my God, he just spun us.
They're wanting it up on the back straightaway. Chase Elliott up in the air. A.J. Allmendinger on his side.
We're in it here, guys. A lot of damage. We're on the roof right here, guys. Check up, and go low. It's huge. Get low. Easy, wrecking bad. Crashing. See where to go. Back it down. Missed him by an inch. I didn't hit a thing. Did you slide it somewhere, JJ? No, sir. I was all over the loud pedal. Get the out of there. I saw the 47 and the 24 route numbers in my mirror. Who'd you say hooked the 24? Ding-a-ling. Said a couple turned upside down. Who was that? Chase was up in the air for a while. Was that my bad? No, it wasn't your bad. He just shoved you so hard he got you twisted up. You all right in there?
They've told A.J. Allmendinger to stay strapped in the car because they are going to roll the car over before he's allowed to get out.
Pretty sure I'd have seen him get out and walk to the ambulance. Deep, people flipping it. Just got me. Yeah, okay, good. Got you now. I'm all right. That's chill. We're done. The 10 hit the hardest of anybody. Always hits hard here.
Completely demolished.
I just don't know how dirty it is at the bottom of the track. Pretty dirty. I may have sharded just a little bit. Come on, keep coming. Clear low. Yellow will come out eventually.
Newman gets turned. He'll spin to the bottom of the racetrack. Ryan Newman has brought out the caution with 3 to go.
I did not turn him. I got scored by the 14.
Whoa, man, look how close that was.
Closer than I thought. Yeah, I figured why not. He probably was going to amount to nothing. You all right, bud? Yeah. Save your fuel while you can here. We're in good shape, but keep saving. Don't know how many of these we'll get. All right, becoming green. Green, white, checker. Start's going to be all you. Be aggressive.
Green flag is out and everybody on their feet.
Keep me pushing to 17. Inside 17.
Locked together, door to door.
Kelvin 48 right here, white flag. One more.
McMurray on Casey Kane. He's going to get to the rear bumper. Argo in the middle between Jimmy Johnson and Kyle Busch.
One. That one's a dumbass. 18s get wound up top lane. Here comes the 18.
3 wide. This is the finish these fans came and stayed for.
No help now. Just you into one. Stay middle. Push coming middle. Checker flag here. Come on. Keep coming. Protect top. Some of the checkers here.
Stenhouse gets it.
That's making a fifth third better, boys. All put back.
Good job there, spotters. Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
Ricky got that one.
Stenhouse got him one. I've seen one, didn't he? Yeah, he made a move and then beat him by 5 curling.
Ricky Stenhouse taking home his first checkered flag in the Cup Series. He is the 11th first-time winner at Talladega Superspeedway.
Who is the radio sweetheart for this weekend? Mike, you're first again.
I will go with Truex. He said a lot of cuss words after he wrecked.
Okay. Jake.
Kyle Busch.
Cody. Cody, you live?
Oh yes, sorry. I guess my microphone did not let me hear you say my name again. Second time tonight that's happened. But I'm gonna go with one noise and it's called and we can already tell who that is, right?
Yep. I don't have to say it. Because he is the radio
Logano.
It is. It's Kyle Busch. In case you did not.
Okay.
Okay. So that was Kyle Busch was the radio sweetheart. We had a tie for second between Truex. So rather than my next getting stiff and Ryan Newman. Let's look at the radio act. Let's look at the radio sweetheart points. Kyle Busch now moves up to third with his second win of the season. He's 1 point behind Dale Jr. and 3 points behind his brother Kurt Busch. Ryan Truex Jr. now moves up to 3, 4, 5, 6th, and Newman debuts in 9th. Oh wait, I messed it up. I think I did. Yeah, no, he's 10th. My mistake. Okay, so now let's get ready for our predictions this weekend. So the standings: Jake starts the points with 32. Michael is second with 28. Cody and I are tied for third with 27, but Cody has the tiebreaker because he picked Keselowski and I picked Blaney. So I will be picking first. Cody picks second, Michael third, and Jake fourth. So the first 3 races we have, you can pick the same driver, but the fourth one you can only pick differently. Let's start things off with the Truck Series race we have at the Kansas Speedway. That is at 8:30 p.m. on FS1. It's the Toyota Tundra 250. Your notable entries this weekend: Norm Benning returns in the 6th. It's about time. Spencer Boyd will be in the 12. Brett Moffitt the 7. Brian Truex is in the 16. Justin Haley will be in the 24. Austin Wayne Self in the 45. Wendell Chavis the 49. He's in the 51. Stuart Freeze in the 652. Todd Pack 83. Regan Smith in the 92. All right. I'm picking him to win. I don't even need to say who him is. I'm just gonna give you a hint. Wah! That's it. All right, Cody, you're up.
Okay, so I actually said this in the NROA podcast last night. And I said in the NROA podcast that the driver that I was going to go see win, but this is pretty much because I believe his pit crew this year was William Byron's crew last year. Plus, they did pretty good last year. And then when Ben Rhodes wrecked himself and Johnny Sauter out, heck, it just opened the door for him. So I'm going to say Noah Gragson wins this one.
Okay. Michael.
When I say Kyle, you say when. Kyle.
Wah!
Wah,
Kyle.
wah,
Kyle.
wah.
Kyle Busch is in this race.
Yeah.
The
That's why,
51.
that's why I said him. That's our code word.
Darn it! I did not realize Kyle Busch was going to enter in this race.
Shucks to be you. Okay, let's go to you, Jake.
Okay. For the truck series, I'm gonna have to disagree with all of you. I'm not choosing Kyle him Bush. And I'm also not gonna choose Noah Gragson. Heck, I'm not even choosing someone from KBM. I'm gonna go with a man who got wrecked by Ben Rose last season, Johnny Sauter. Johnny Sauter.
All right. Let's go to the IndyCar race. That's at the Indianapolis Road Course at 3:30 p.m. That's on ABC. The entry list is the same. However, there is one additional entry. Juan Pablo Montoya will be returning in the 22 this weekend, in case you need any help with that. I'm actually going to pick Simon Pagenaud once again. He has won at this race twice. The defending winner from last year, Pagenaud wins it. He goes 2 in a row. Cody.
My random pick says Tony Kanaan.
Okay. Michael.
Dang, Mark. I was going to go with Simon Pagenaud, too.
All right. Jake.
Willpower.
All righty. Move on to the Formula One race at Spain at 7:30 a.m. on NBCSN. I'm going to pick Lewis Hamilton. Cody.
I am going to do something a little bit interesting this time. And no, I am not going to sing the national anthem to it because I have no stinking clue how the Spanish national anthem works. But I am going to pick a driver that I believe is going to be in the Grand Prix. Plus, he comes from that country. That's right. I'm going to make a bold move here. Fernando Alonso.
Whoa.
Dang. Okay.
I just thought you said Fernando wins it. All right. Okay. Michael.
Well, I went with Lewis Hamilton, and then I went with Sebastian Vettel just to shake things up a little bit because I always pick Hamilton. So I'm gonna shake things up again, and I'm gonna go this time with Kimi Räikkönen.
Interesting. Finally, Jake.
Lewis Hamilton.
It's
All right.
Pick.
Now we get to the Cup Series race at the Kansas Speedway, our featured race. So you cannot pick the same driver. 7:30 p.m. time on S1. I do want to mention real quick. One more really cool thing. There is one driver that is returning to the Cup Series, and that driver's name is at the moment. He should be driving either, I believe, the 66 or the 46. I do not know, but
It's a 66.
That's the 66, and he's driving the same scheme he drove in the All-Star in the Sprint Showdown when he got suspended for that illegal engine, which makes me laugh. Okay, so get your diecast ready, people.
Okay, I have to get 4 of them because I'm picking last. I'll be right back.
All right, I should have picked the second one. Okay, hang on. I'm just going to wait till Marty makes his pick.
Okay, this is our all right. So I'm pretty sure this is our first night race of the season. If someone can confirm that to me, I believe it is.
First night race of the season.
First night race of the season. Okay, so
It would have
expect.
been this, but you know.
All right, so it's going to be the first night race of the season. Expect some boring racing this weekend because the night racing on this package isn't really the best. And the driver I'm going to pick, let's just say the race is going to be a boring race with a driver that we all can't stand. I'm just praying that he does not, that we don't have to hear him cry anymore. I'm picking Cryo Bushwhacker to win at Kansas. Oh wait, sorry, wrong scheme, wrong one. Where's my scheme? I have it here somewhere.
Marty,
Look,
I use schemes
Look.
from.
Look.
Okay.
Red Nose Day. He's driving the Red Nose Day scheme this weekend. Kyle Busch wins it.
Okay, well, Marty, I have diecast from 2012.
Wow. Okay. I've picked Kyle Busch. Cody, you're up next.
Okay, so here's a very ironic thing that happened in the NRLA podcast last night. I was originally going to say that Kyle Busch was going to win at Kansas, and I quickly changed my mind and say Martin Truex during the NRLA podcast, and good thing I did. Because guess who would have stole that prediction? So I was thinking about Kyle Busch. And I was thinking, well, Toyotas tend to win. And we all know Toyotas tend to dominate at Kansas for whatever reason. Without a further ado, and I hope my camera's working. It most likely is. Awesome. I am going to choose a Toyota that will most likely win. And that would be Truex. I'm saying Truex will win.
Diecast.
Yeah, was it diecast?
Yep. Fronaturo. I almost decided to send in the Best Pro Shop scheme, but I almost thought that would probably represent Eric Jones instead. So I'm just saying, not Ricky Stenhouse, Martin Truex wins this weekend at Kansas. Toyota's second win of the season.
All right, let's go to you, Mike.
It tends to be a Toyota track, so yep. Truex would most likely win. And now to get this working. Yay!
All right, let's go to you, Mike.
I know this tends to be a Toyota track, and I would have loved to go Martin Truex Jr., but I wasn't gonna go with him anyways. I wasn't gonna pick Kyle Busch because I know he has bad luck, and he ticked me off. So we have a discussion time question for that, Marty. I'm really disappointed. Anyways, my driver is still looking for his first career win. I picked him last week. He ended up flipping, and he didn't win the race, unfortunately. But you know what? He's going to do it this weekend for me. Chase Elliott.
So Chase wins it. Okay.
You just picked my guy, Michael. Thankfully, I got 3 others.
My guy is back.
Okay, so we know it's a Toyota track, right?
Yep.
Yes.
Yep.
Now, is it meant for first career wins? No.
Probably not.
No.
Well, unless you name it William Byron.
Yeah. But in the Cup Series.
No. I mean,
Okay.
it was close with Eric Jones, but stuff happened.
Well, Marty,
Please don't tell me you picked him.
I picked Eric Jones.
Oh my god!
Oh.
Wow!
What? All right.
Holy cow! Here we go.
I would not be surprised if he won.
Remote while I tear my hair out to pieces. Ah!
I would not be surprised if he won.
Yeah, me neither.
I couldn't find a better
Me neither.
diecast to represent.
All right, so let's
77.
recap the picks. I have Kyle Busch. Cody has Martin Truex Jr. Michael has Chase Elliott, and Jake has Eric Jones.
We're going to a real racetrack this weekend, guys,
Yeah.
and everything will
Okay.
be great there.
Hey, Jake, Elijah agrees with you. He has Eric Jones winning the race.
See? This is why I'm the points leader.
You know what really
All
annoys
right.
Kyle, though? I really want to get this out, though. You know what really annoys me with him? He was the only one who didn't congratulate Ricky. He was too caught up in himself. That just really annoyed me.
Mm-hmm.
Saying he
Elijah?
didn't know how to lead a race, and then Ricky ended up passing him and winning the race anyways. Anyways.
All right, so that's gonna do it for this episode of Motorsports 360, brought to you by Credit One Bank and Dodge.
Not really. We're actually sponsored by Chipotle or whatever that place is.
Not really.
I thought we were sponsored by
No.
Applebee's.
Applebee's. Oh yeah. You guys want to go to Applebee's right now? Meet up with my friend.
Sure.
All right, let's go do it.
Hey.
All right, we're going to Applebee's
Oh,
for
no.
Cody, Jake, for Jake, for Michael. This is Marty. I will see you guys later. Say bye, everyone.
Everything is
Bye.
Bye.
Everything's great in the Dodge.
Bye.